in the car, driving to the cruise port right now, and we are on our way there.
We couldn't be more excited.
So our cruise leaves out of Port Canaveral. We are a little late.
Yeah, normally we leave like super early in the day, but today we kind of are running behind. But I think we're still gonna be okay.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. Cross your fingers for us. Brian is begging to go to Starbucks, and I keep telling him that we don't have time, but I just can't say no to him.
If I don't get it, it's not going to be a good cruise.
So it's Starbucks over.
I will risk the cruise for this.
So the traffic is really bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. We did get the Starbucks, so that's good, I guess. But it's actually really bad. I'm actually worried at this point. We're cutting it too close. I think we might miss it.
Is it worth it to have the Starbucks? I don't know.
Oh, this traffic. I don't know, that we're cutting it so close. I can't believe this happened. We're here, we made it, but we're too late. They won't let us board. We missed it. Like,
What do we do now?
what do we do? I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
The ship doesn't leave for another 30 minutes, but they won't let us on. What do we do now? I mean, we're here. What should we do?
I feel like we should go to Jetty Park.
We'll just go to Jetty Park and watch the ship leave, because how sad is that?
Maybe we'll
I
do
guess
a
so.
live stream.
I mean, we might as well just do a live stream while we're there, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Good thing we have all this live streaming equipment in the car.
Yeah, I can't believe you remembered to bring the mics and the chairs and everything for a cruise vacation.
We would have been on a cruise if it wasn't for the Starbucks.
Wow, how idiotic.
But really, we are here at Port Canaveral.
Yeah, we're at Jetty Park.
And right over there, on the left of the screen, is the Utopia of the Seas.
Wow.
And so we're going to watch her sail away for the first time.
Her and a lot of other ships. There's plenty of ships going out today, so it should be exciting.
Yeah, so we're just going to sit back and relax in this 100-degree heat.
Yeah, I don't know what's more idiotic, the idea of us missing a cruise to get Starbucks or the idea of us sitting out here in 100-degree heat, sweating our butts off just to watch some cruise ships.
Yeah, so get your laundry ready to start folding. Get your favorite iPhone game, and we will talk about cruising while we watch the ship sail away.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're going to have, I actually have a little graphic. Let's see. It's actually hard to see the screen in the sun, but so we have, here's the lineup for today.
Oh.
First, they might go a little bit out of order, but this is the order we're anticipating. First is Adventure of the Seas, then Carnival Vista, then the Disney Fantasy, the Norwegian Jade, and then the last one will be Utopia of the Seas, and we will stay here until Utopia sails away, and then once Utopia goes, then we're probably going to leave.
Air conditioning. We will be in air conditioning following Utopia leaving.
Yep.
But I'm excited for that, and I'm excited that they're saving the best for last.
Yeah, and Carrie B says, you guys need a tent.
Yeah, there's
That
a
is
lot
so
of
true.
people here that have them, and we walked to go to the bathroom at the public place, and everyone that we walked past that had a tent, we were like, I wish we had one of those.
I actually thought about bringing an umbrella, but I was worried because where we are, it's kind of like gravel and not really sand. I was worried about digging it into the gravel here and it not working, and also it gets very windy out here.
It's very windy.
So I was just worried about it toppling over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But okay, Carrie B and Amanda are on Anthem of the Seas right now.
Yeah, I want to know, what time is it and where are you currently
I know where they are because I looked at Cruise Mapper.
Oh, good. Thank you.
They're in the North Sea.
Okay.
Tomorrow they'll be in Stavanger.
Wow.
Stavanger.
So is it the first night of their cruise probably?
No, this
or the
is
second day?
they have a day at sea right now.
Okay, nice.
But I can't believe you guys tuned in, even from the ship.
Are they together? Are they watching Views and Cues in a
they're
bar somewhere
doing, yeah,
together?
well, in the theater on Anthem of the Seas.
Can you
there's a
imagine?
viewing party for this. But Carrie B says it's 9:50. But thanks for joining us all the way from
Seriously.
Anthem of the Seas.
If you get tired and you need to go to bed, that's understandable, okay?
Yeah.
So you can always watch
This
later.
is cool. Amanda says that she's watching from the solarium right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
So,
I'm really jealous, Amanda.
Do you want to see? Should I try? So
No, it's okay. You just read to me.
Okay. Is that
Normally,
okay?
normally what we do is like we have all the comments and stuff up in front of us, but because it's so sunny right now, Brian just has it on his screen, and so I'm just being a
'Cause
passenger princess and just letting him read to me.
well, let me put it here and let's see if you can actually see it. If it was right here, would you be able to see?
Yeah, I can read Amanda's.
Okay, well, let's try that.
I don't know if I can read all the side comments.
We'll try it for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach says he's watching while at work. Final hour of work.
Oh
I hope
man. I hope
I
that.
hope that this makes it go by quicker.
Yeah, exactly.
Amanda says the Wi-Fi on board is amazing.
Wow, Starlink technology, I bet.
Amy just became a member. Thank you for becoming a member. So we actually we do these live streams for our members.
Yeah.
We try to do it once a month.
We do.
But this one's special because we're going to watch Utopia. So
We thought we'd make it available for everyone to view, you know?
yeah.
But so our members are still commenting because this is like a monthly member thing, but
Mhm.
we just wanted other people to be able to see it.
Yeah. Amelia says what?
It's funny because I have no idea what you're reading. And so it's like,
Maybe that's better this way. Oh, maybe that's a better way of doing it.
it's like more stressful for you. And I just get to be like,
We do have lots of water.
oh my God, we actually don't have enough because Brian packed it and all he brought were these two. And I'm already like, I don't know, 75% of the way done. I said these two. We have two of these. And so I'm like already 75% done mine. But we do have something special. As you may
Oh, yeah.
recall, on the Disney Magic, the last cruise video that you watched, we got Cloud and Blue delivered to our room. That's like that special like apple cider sparkling drink that we love to have. We never drank it on the Disney Magic. We were saving it for something special. And I think now's the time to have our Cloud and Blue. So Brian is going to Vanna White for us. He's going to show it off. We do have cool mugs. So mine is the Perfect Day at Coco Key mug. So I think that's very celebratory of this occasion of Utopia of the Seas. I also have my Perfect Day shirt, so it matches perfectly. Wow, that's beautiful. Do you see the sparkle and the shimmer? Because like you shook it up a little bit. That's gorgeous.
Well, now that I shook it, now it's probably going to explode.
Good. This will be fun to try to watch you open it. What kind of mug do you have? So you have a DCL one, which I think is important to show because this came from a DCL cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything came from a cruise.
As
By
it
the way,
should.
this is a Frappuccino, and it's totally melted now.
What's funny is when we got here, you know, we drove here in our car, and you were like, "Oh, it hasn't melted yet. It's impossible to drink." And now it's impossible to drink because it's completely liquid.
Yep. So I think hopefully any second now we see what was first, Adventure?
I think so.
Adventure.
Well, you should pull up. Someone had asked the question of like, why is this going at 3:45? Like, why did you guys start your live stream at 3:45? That's a weird time.
Oh yeah,
Well, the reasoning behind that is that the first cruise leaves at 4, so we wanted to give ourselves time to
so
like.
we wanted to get started, but then sorry, I
I was just
interrupted.
gonna say set up the premise. No, you're okay.
Yeah, set it up, but then also we've been on ships that are supposed to leave at 4, and from Port Canaveral, like I think Allure of the Seas, and we've noticed that it's 3:45, and we're actually starting to pull away.
Sometimes they leave early, sometimes they leave late, so you never know with
Yeah.
these ships these days.
So,
So
I can actually see Adventure. I bet you can see it in the camera too. So let's see. It's right. I can't point my finger. Can't extend all the way to it, but it's kind of
is it?
it's kind of, you see that boat right
I
there?
can't. It's actually a ship, not a boat.
No.
Oh,
the
what you're
actual
talking about
fishing boat. Okay, so right above the fishing boat and then to the right is Adventure of the Seas. So that one should be the first to go. So then you might be able to see it start leaving soon.
Yeah.
Um,
So since we're here for Utopia, I want to know, like, do people, like, what are you excited about for Utopia of the Seas? Like,
Yeah.
brand new cruise ship in the Royal Caribbean fleet. I feel like it's probably most similar to Wonder of the Seas, which we've never sailed on before. So, I don't know. It should be really
yeah,
interesting.
let us know what you're excited about for Utopia. And Nicholas is he's on the Celebrity Beyond right now.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Wait,
cool.
can you say hi to Captain Kate for us?
I think Captain Kate's on vacation. Nicholas, let us know who's the captain right now. I don't think
And
it's Captain Kate.
have you seen any hairless cats on board? Please let us know.
That's funny. Wow.
I'm gonna
Shanna
open.
just sent us a $2 super chat. Thank you. I don't know if there was supposed to be a message, but I don't see it. So, Amelia says, I'm going on a lore Tuesday. So excited for Sabor because of you two. You're going to open it? Yeah. I think, yeah, so Allure used to be in Port Canaveral, but now I think it might be Miami. I hope it doesn't explode because I did shake it. Oh, okay. Let's see. Wow, Madcapper's going on the Wish in 92 days
I got all of the
for their honeymoon.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, so you left the hard part for me for this?
Oh my gosh, Madcapper. That's so exciting.
Oh, then Claire's going on Anthem in 50 days.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, and then Joseph is 7 weeks until Anthem.
What are all of your itineraries on Anthem? Like, are you guys all going to Norway, or are some of you going to, like, where do they go? Like Spain and...
It's like, yeah, it's European
kind of
stuff.
Mediterranean-ish.
Amelia says, I joined late. Did you... Yeah, it was a little prank that we were supposed to be on a cruise, but...
Just a prank.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever clarified that. Oh, I hear...
Oh, I hear... Okay, we can hear it. You probably can't hear it in the mics, but we hear...
some ship horns.
Yeah. It's probably adventure. Oh, you know what they're doing?
That's the 7...
That's the
short blast.
7 short...
1 long?
6 short, 1 long? Or 7 short?
Shouldn't we know by now?
I think we should. I think it's 7 short, 1 long. So one of the ships is doing their mustard drill right now. So that's what that was. That's funny.
This is hard because I don't know what people are talking about.
When I had it over there, could you see it?
I really couldn't.
No. Okay. Oh, so Nicholas is talking about the Beyond. He's on the Beyond.
Yeah.
No cats.
Dang
and
it.
Captain Kate comes back after our cruise.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Here, let's test this one more time.
Okay. See, it's hard to read those.
Is that still too hard?
It's fine. Okay.
I think we could do it.
Yeah.
I wanted to, before I open this, I want to talk about something really quick.
What do you think will kill us faster?
The heat?
Exhaustion or sunburn? Definitely heat exhaustion.
I'm just trying to find a comment to click on to put on the screen. Oh shoot. But they're all in one big stack, so it's hard.
Yeah.
Here. It's so just a therapist says, did you see the Bright Sun review of Lighthouse Key? We just watched that.
We did just watch that. You know what I was thinking? When we go on our cruises, we go with the mission in mind of like, I'm going to have fun. But like, I feel like a lot of vloggers go to like review and be like critics. And I think there's a need for both types of things.
I was going to say for us, every cruise except for one is let's go on a cruise and have fun.
Right.
The only time where we were in the mindset of
I'm going to review this.
We're kind of, but it's also like not even for the video, but just also out of our curiosity of like, what is this about? And that's Margaritaville, where we were like, what is this? And we kind of went into that with a mindset of review, but everything else is like, we're on vacation.
Right. But so what I was going to say is when we were at Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, that name's so hard, I wasn't thinking like, let me take this in and review it and be critical of it. But when I was watching the Bright Sun review video, I was kind of like, oh, yeah, you're right. Like, those things are kind of bad. And like, I wasn't aware that there were like all of these other areas that were planned to be at Lookout Key that they kind of stripped away and stripped back for the final product. And you know, especially seeing the comparison in that video of like, here's what Castaway Key looks like, and here's what they made for Lookout Key. It really, it did seem like it wasn't up to the Disney standard of design. And but when we were there, we had such a great time and we loved it. And so it was interesting to see that take and agree with that take, but like, I never.
But
really,
we had a good time.
Yeah, I never really
like,
thought about it at the time that we were there.
It's like, while we were there, we were having fun. But then if we now weeks later kind of step back and go like, how was that?
Yeah.
But so yeah, he talks about some things that I didn't even know about. I guess there was some public plans that were shared by Disney that I've never seen, probably to get permits or to show the government. Or, I don't know. But they had plans to put the tram stop at the pier.
They had the trams.
And so that was like, that's drawn up. That's on a map that they shared. But then they decided to put the tram stop at the end of the pier so that you have to walk the pier.
Which, that was a weird budget cut.
Yeah, what's funny is, you know, he talks about the flies and stuff like that. But when we were there, because we didn't watch any videos because we were the first cruise, so we had no preconceived notion about anything, and we didn't hear about flies or anything like that because we were the first people there. So I'm glad we were, because this is one of the reasons I don't like spoilers. I wasn't even thinking about the flies, which is, it didn't even really cross my mind. And I know it disturbed Carrie.
It did. It bothered me.
But because I wasn't thinking about it, I was just like, oh, whatever, there's a couple flies. I don't know why. It's not like me. I don't know why I wasn't thinking. I don't know. It's weird.
But yeah, there were other things that were on that blueprint originally. It seemed like there was a water park and like a zip lining area that they had planned. It seemed like there was another family beach area planned, and those things got scrapped. And I wonder,
I had no idea.
Maybe in the future they'll develop it more and include those things. But it's kind of sad because we love Perfect Day so much, and I feel like they have water parks, they have zip lines, they have a lot of beach areas, and so to see Disney get rid of those things, it was a little sad. But yeah, you should say what you were about to say.
Oh, well, I'm sure Mr. Brightsun is a good guy, but he bashed Coco Key at the end, and I do not agree with that, and I do not stand for that.
No, that was horrific to listen to.
And I don't know much of anything about this guy, but I don't know if he's ever been to Coco Key, because he had this take of Coco Key is bad, and I don't understand why he would say that, and it makes me think, I don't know this, that he's never been, because I don't know how you could have that take.
Well, he had such a weird take because he said, I don't like Perfect Day at Coco Key because there's too much to do, or something like that. There's so much going on. And it's like, how is that a bad thing? You have so many options for what you can do. You know, they always say, like, you can do thrill or you can do chill at the island. And it's like, pick your path, and there's so much to choose from.
And I think maybe if you look at photos of Coco Key, you might think it's too loud, there's too much going on, there's just like water slides and stuff like that. But we always go to Chill Island. We are in a spot where it's so peaceful and quiet. Nobody's ever over there. So there are spots like that on the island if you want to get away and have peace and quiet.
And the chicken sandwiches don't have any flies on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said Castaway was the best island, and I disagree with that.
Me too, because I like Coco Key the best.
Yeah.
So should we open up the Cloudum?
Yeah, I tried to get you to do it earlier, and yeah, I can't do a cork. What are you
want me to do it?
Yeah, I did the easy part. Now you have to do the hard part. Give me a topic I can talk about while you do the cork.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, so some people are talking because we asked the question about like, what are you looking forward to for Utopia?
Yeah.
So Sue says, excited for us to go
Aw.
into vlogging.
That's nice. Yes,
Yeah.
we've got we've got a couple cruises planned on Utopia because we're so
Well,
excited. They are doing 3 and 4 night cruises on Utopia of the Seas, which is kind of unheard of for the start. Yes, please. Please open it. For the start of an Oasis class ship, I feel like they always go with 7 night cruises. And so the fact that they are opening this one up as a 3 and 4 night sailing, you got this, babe. I'm just so excited because it fits into our schedule so well. We are Floridians who live close to a lot of cruise ports, but we have jobs. And so it's ooh, that made a really nice popping noise. Good job. But so we have jobs and we work during the week, and so to okay, I'm just trying to talk and I'm trying to do this at the same time. I know. Anyway, we're just really happy that they're doing 3 night sailings so that we can fit it into our busy schedules. And I just am so excited that Utopia is going to be that for us because basically it's in Port Canaveral. That's our backyard. We live in Orlando. And then 3 night sailings, weekend cruise. They're describing it as like the best weekend ever type of sailing,
yeah. So because it's so close to us and we love the 3 night sailings because of our work schedules, we have a few booked actually. Like, because when it was first announced, I was like, oh, we made so many bookings. We actually canceled a couple since then.
I think we canceled like at least 2, but
Yeah.
maybe 3 sailings because I think we originally had like 5 or 6, so something crazy booked, and then we were like, okay, we don't need to go
Yeah.
on it that much.
And I'm not sure, by the way, Adventure of the Seas is on the move. You can probably see it. It's really small
Wow.
on the screen there. I'm not sure. So Utopia is leaving today from Port Canaveral because I think Wonder of the Seas needs that parking spot. So I'm not sure if anybody's on Utopia, any guests or anything like that. I don't know.
I
Or
think
if they're
it's
just getting out of the way.
I think
It could be a preview. So on Monday, they are doing a cruise for travel agents and media and stuff like that. And there was a contest to get onto that sailing and Megan Trainor is going to be there. I entered that contest as soon as it came out, and we did not win. So we will not be on that media sailing or preview sailing.
R.I.P. My dreams of meeting Megan Trainor. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. But yeah, so we will be going on Utopia and vlogging it very soon.
Do you want more of this?
Can you pour it
even it out.
Can you pour it in without me having to remove the lid?
Yeah.
It's very important to stay hydrated when it's hot, so we're, prioritizing that right now. With Cotton Blue. Yeah, with apple juice. Thank you. So sparkly.
It's non-alcoholic sparkling apple juice.
I
With
had
food coloring.
I had a dream last night that's like we were drinking this and like a cop came up and was like, "You guys can't be drinking here." And we're like, "No, I swear, like we don't drink." And like I had this whole vision of what was going to happen to us. So you guys can back
That's
us
funny.
up if the cops come. It's just non-alcoholic sparkling cider.
It's good though.
It is good.
It is very good.
And it makes me hyper and loopy.
So Nellie is looking forward to on Utopia the pesky parrot bar.
Oh, she's a Pacific Islander.
I'm a Pacific Islander, so I'll be at home in the bar.
Bruh.
That's awesome.
So what are you excited about the pesky parrot?
Well, I'm excited because they're gonna have an exclusive Teehee mug. They've only made 300 of them. Did you know that? Only 300.
I knew that it was a very small amount. I don't think I knew it was exactly 300.
So when we go on Utopia, that's gonna be my first stop. One of my first stops to try to get that mug.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm excited. I think our friends Peter and Kitra, they sent us a menu, like a preview of the menu, and there were non-alcoholic drinks at that bar. So I'm excited. That's not always the case at every bar. So
I can see Adventure coming.
we've been on that ship. I like that Adventure's the first ship to come out because that was the first ship that we ever went on together. It's magical, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Allison says, I'm excited for the Royal Railway please correct me if that's the wrong name. That's the right name.
Well, we always call it Choo Choo because
Yeah, CHEW, Choo Choo.
I think that would be a better name for it. But I think you're correct. I think it's Royal Railway and then it's Utopia Station. So I think maybe what their plans are is to have multiple ships having the Royal Railway, and this one is just, the Utopia Station version of it.
Is the screen good for you?
It is.
Okay. What's weird is when they first announced the Royal Railway, I thought it was going to be. So it's, if you don't know, it's a restaurant on Utopia, and it's set up so that the windows are actually screens, and it's themed that you're on a train. But when they first described it, I thought it was going to be like, okay, we're stopping in Mexico, so first course is Mexican food. And then then it travels, and then it's like, okay, now we're in Italy somehow, and now the next course is pasta. I thought it was going to be like that.
I think it is like that, except it's not that there's different stops and different foods for each stop. It's that you are traveling in the Wild West, and so it is like Western themed food.
Yeah, it's almost like a murder mystery dinner show.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
To me, it reminds me of an escape room that I did at Escapology, where it was like train themed. And so it looks a lot like that. I wrote down some of the foods that are coming there. So it's a 5-course journey of American favorites with an upscale twist. They're going to have Chipotle biscuits, melt-in-your-mouth short ribs, and chocolate gold bars.
I wonder if so on Icon they had that special fancy restaurant.
Yeah, the one that we didn't go to.
Empire Supper Club.
Yeah.
And I think there's only like 35 people that could go a day. I wonder if because this dinner experience on the train is going to have actors and stuff, that like how many seatings can they do if there's a whole show and actors? You know what I mean? Like
Probably
how often?
not many.
Yeah,
and
so
it looks like a very small space.
I know. So I wonder if it's going to be that hard to get. Just like
they haven't released the availability of booking that space yet. I hear a ship horn. But so we haven't been able to book it yet for any of our sailings. Honk, honk, honk.
So I stole something from Lookout Key.
Uh-oh. You're always stealing things.
It's the cold towels they give out on the pier.
But we didn't have that on our sailing.
I know. I brought some frozen towels, and they're actually so frozen I can't even get them out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Look at this. It's a solid brick.
Oh no. Okay, so he put like ice in the bag with the towels. Excuse me. And now it's like all stuck together. That's not good. Okay, so Krista Joe asks, have you guys finally recovered from the Margaritaville cruise? Views and Cues, did Margaritaville reach out after seeing your trip? So no, they didn't reach out after seeing it. I actually genuinely think that they probably didn't watch it at all. I'm a graphic designer, so I've worked on marketing teams, and I feel like you've got other things going on as a marketing team. So like, I doubt that they watched our videos. And honestly, I don't need them to reach out to us. I'm very grateful that they gave us the cruise for free. I don't need any sort of like, I'm so sorry that happened, because I'm sure they are so sorry that it happened. And yeah, I don't think
It wasn't that bad.
Honestly, I enjoyed the food. I enjoyed the decor. The cruise was good. So it's like, we don't need to recover from it.
No.
It's just that it's not something that I would really recommend right now.
No, and what's crazy is if it was a 3-night cruise, we would have walked away very happy.
We would have.
But that last night,
I still don't think it would have been
issues.
a top cruise. Like it
No.
would have made like the bottom of our list of cruises, but it still would have been something that we could say like, yeah, you should go on this. It was fun. But I think because of some crazy things that happened to us, like it just became bottom of the list. You know?
Yeah. Do you want to hold this? Because it's very cold.
I really don't want to hold that. It looks very wet.
It is, but
Maybe if I get really hot. But
it's
right now,
it's so hot in here that
in here.
in Earth, in this simulation that we live in,
in this Floridian landscape.
So, do you want? I have the mouse here if you want that.
Oh, I don't know how to use them.
No, you want to just? I mean, yeah. Wait, wait! You're skipping a lot of things.
I know.
Why?
So Luann says I was getting anxiety because you guys always arrive early.
Oh yeah,
Sorry
we would never
for-
be late for a cruise.
No, I get mad at you if we leave late for things. Like I remember when we were going to an escape room and I was like, Brian, we need to leave, and like.
Okay.
But for cruises,
For
you
cruises,
like to get here so early.
That's the thing. For everything else, I'm probably the late one.
Yeah.
But for cruising, I'm always the one that's ready and trying to get out the door first.
That is very true. Because I'm like, dude, we're not going to miss the ship. You just want to get there first. And I'm like, I don't have time for that.
So Coffee and Music became a member. Thank you for joining.
Aw, thank you.
Here. I have so many drinks on my table that I can't get to the mouse. The Fishers are yelling.
The adventure's really about to be here.
Yeah. Where? Oh, right there. Okay. But yeah. So Coffee and Music. And then Nelly says, follow on your phone.
We
We
think
could-
about that, but we wouldn't be able to put the
we have to
comments on the
click
screen.
Yeah, we have to click on each one.
But I guess that
and
would have been good for me to be following along on my
That's-
phone. But
yeah.
that's, yeah. Yes.
Crystal says take AC breaks in the car. We were doing that right before this.
Honestly, I'm worried that it's gonna rain, and so we have like a rain plan of like quickly moving the camera like into the car, and like we're gonna hop in the car, and so if it rains, you'll get to see our crazy action plan.
Coffee and Music says, hey from New Jersey.
Hey.
When are you guys doing the Disney Treasure? We are, we're not going to do the main voyage because I think it's over Christmas, and I think it's actually sold out now.
Yeah, I think we did look that up because we were like looking at the pricing.
But
we'll
it's
go
very expensive, like the first couple. So we'll go shortly after it comes out, but it's not like one of the first ones.
Yeah.
Oh, Carrie says, are we going to get to see the rest of your Magic Cruise on Lookout Key? Yes.
Brian's working hard on that.
I'm working on it.
I think very soon you'll get to see.
Yeah, hopefully
Within the next 3 days.
within the next 3 days. Yeah, that's a fair statement.
Your
look
shorts
how wet
are
this is.
so wet.
But I was
You feel
dying.
good?
I was
Yeah.
dying. It's
I do
it's
feel
bad.
like I'm gonna get heat exhaustion.
Well, that's why I think you should hold this ice block.
I don't
here.
really want to hold the ice block. Baby, look how wet
Baby,
it is.
take the ice block. Oh, whoa.
I'm gonna spit out
The
my
A
cotton
is
bud.
the adventure is underway. There it is.
Woohoo!
There's a bunch of people on the helipad.
That's a
that's
good
really
place to
cool.
be for sail away.
That's awesome.
We're usually up there waving to the people
I
at
know.
Jetty Park down here.
Why aren't we on a cruise?
I don't know. We should be.
Um.
It's because we missed our cruise. Remember?
Oh yeah. Abby just became a member. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Hey.
Crystal says, "How can you not like Perfect Day? I
don't
can't
know.
trust you if you don't."
No, I agree.
I think anyone who doesn't like it hasn't been there.
Or they haven't experienced the right thing there because there's so much you can do.
Yeah.
Dave says adventure has moved. It sure has. It continues to move toward us and out to sea.
And then Krista says maybe it was their first time there, and that's the only reason they were overwhelmed. Maybe.
I could see that.
That could be.
yeah. But I feel like, as a reviewer, that's not a fair assessment then. If you're just going once and you're overwhelmed by everything, that's what you're gonna, I don't know. We're biased because obviously we love Perfect Day, but I was upset with that take.
That's the Orlando princess. We made a joke about that before.
Oh, I remember because I thought I was the Orlando princess.
I don't know what that thing is. It looks like a fishing
Yeah, maybe.
boat. Going right next to the Adventure, kind of close by.
I feel like the perspective looks so funny in our screen. Like it
Well,
looks like a little baby.
It looks so tiny. In real life, it
It's
looks
big.
huge right now.
Is that big boy or girl? Because everyone calls ships girls.
Wow.
Look at the majestic Adventure of the Seas. Our very first cruise together.
Something I just learned is that Utopia is going to be powered by LNG. And apparently that's the first Oasis class. I'm surprised by that.
I was too.
But I wonder if, you know how sometimes you're on the back of an Oasis, maybe somebody watching knows, but like when you're on the back of an Oasis class ship, sometimes you get that soot. Like when you're playing mini golf or something, or on the flow rider, you get that soot. I
Yeah.
don't know if that soot is from the incinerator burning waste, or if
Oh.
it's the engines burning the old style of fuel. So I wonder if on Utopia it won't
It'll
have
be
that
better.
soot in the back.
Maybe.
I
I
think
would like
you
that.
you also don't get that smell with LNG.
I feel like distinctly, I remember on Allure it smelled bad in the back of the ship.
On Allure, yeah. Well, on
only
a lot of ships
occasionally.
it can.
Yes. Look at her.
Here
I
she
wanna
goes.
Wave. Hi, everyone. Imagine
You
if
can-
someone's on one of these.
I know. Yeah.
And they're watching us.
You can hear everybody cheering.
Yeah.
In real life, I don't think it's coming across on the video here.
What's your favorite memory of us on Adventure of the Seas?
Oh, there's so many. I think just boarding.
I think because we boarded from the ground in Nassau.
Yeah.
And so it was such an interesting boarding experience too. And people were like clapping because it was the first cruise back.
I love the Izumi and the promenade on Adventure. Wow.
She's a beaut. Wow, now it looks big in the camera.
Yeah.
Yay.
Everybody's cheering.
Woohoo!
It's kinda cool.
This is amazing.
That's so cool.
So yeah, that was our first cruise out, Adventure of the Seas. Glad to see it.
I wonder
We're
if,
not
I
the
wonder
only
if
people
anyone
here.
can hear. Can you hear the cheering? I wonder.
There are a couple people watching the ships leave, so we're not the only ones doing this.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people here in the park
Yes. Okay, Luann, OMG, you picked the best spot to see the ships leave.
where it all began. Adventure.
So, do you want to talk about Jetty Park and like how to get here, how to do this?
Yeah. So.
Whoa.
Oh, the font is so small.
I know.
Who left this? I'm sorry, I can't. Can you read that?
I really can't read it, so I'm sorry, but it was one of our members who asked.
I think it's Lou, maybe. But they're asking, what's the inside scoop on how to go to Port Canaveral and watch the ships pass by? People say that they can hear the cheering. That's awesome.
Good.
That's so cool.
But so the answer to this is look up Jetty Park. What we did is we bought our like day pass tickets in advance. You buy it online. What is it, like $15?
Yeah, so you just look up Jetty Park parking. Buy a parking pass. They do sell out a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So we always do it early.
Yeah. A lot of people come here to fish. There's a beach to go to. So
I think most people come here for the beach.
Yeah. So there's it fills up for those reasons as well as watching cruise ships leave. So that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, so you just go to Jetty Park and pay for the parking, and then
Yeah.
you can park your car. So our car is right in front of us. You just park, and you can sit here and watch the ships.
Yep.
And they go right. I mean, it's right there. It's like you can almost like swim out there and get hit by it or something.
Could be fun.
Yeah.
You could try that out.
You don't want to hold it?
Maybe I'll hold it a little.
Maybe you could try to break it up.
Okay. It's heavy.
My legs are soaked from it, but it's amazing. So Coffee and Music says, imagine if the captain saw us waving, and he was focused on that, and then crashed. That would be great. Um, and so we got a super chat from
Oh,
Night Clover.
probably the New York Clover.
Oh, New York. New York
Lover.
City. That's what
New
it
York
is. New
City
York City lover.
For life.
When is our sailing? We don't actually say specific dates for our cruises.
Just in case we have to cancel some or something.
Yeah, but it's soon. Um,
This is wet.
I know. Do you not want it?
I want it.
Let me see. I could try to break it up.
No.
Okay.
Find us some comments to read.
Oh, Robert left a super chat.
Oh, Robert, thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
Can't seem to be a member on my phone. Oh, I have just the thing for you. I bet you're on an iPhone.
They make it so annoyingly hard on iPhones. So we made this little QR code.
Yeah, well,
Does it still work? Did you check it to make sure it works?
I haven't checked it. It probably I'm sure it works. So what it is if you don't know, on iPhones, when you buy things through an app, so for example the YouTube app, YouTube or Apple takes a 30% cut on all in-app transactions, including subscriptions and stuff like that. So a lot of companies,
such as YouTube,
it's like too much of a percentage, and so they don't, instead of like just letting you buy it, they just say go to your browser or go on the computer, and that's why it's so hard.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Hopefully they fix that in the future.
We even tried to join a membership of someone that we like to watch,
it was
and
so
it was so hard. Brian got very grumpy about it.
I couldn't do it. But that's why we made this QR code, because I feel like that's the easiest way, because if you're on an iPhone, you just scan it. If you're on an Android phone, it's not an issue.
2 huskies just drove by in a golf cart. It was so adorable.
It's got to be hot for them.
I know. If we need this, they need this.
Oh, but their last cruise was on Adventure, going on
gosh.
Icon in October.
That's amazing. Icon is our current favorite cruise ship, so.
I want to go on Icon again so bad. Thank you for the chat, though.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey Peter and Kitra,
no
what's
worries.
up? So I'm so glad. I am so glad that the churro waffles got the Ordinary Adventures Galaxy.
We were watching it at first. We were disappointed that it was just like
I know.
5 out of 5 stars. And then when you said it was a galaxy, we like cheered. We were like, yeah.
Yeah. So Peter and Kitra were just on the Disney Fantasy, which we will see the Disney Fantasy soon, sail away. But they got the churro waffles for the first time. It's in their latest video. Is it out yet?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
we
probably
watched
out.
it because we're members.
Yeah, we're members
for
of their
them.
Patreon, and we watched it early. But I'm sure it comes out soon, if not already. But they finally got the churro waffles, which is like the most legendary food item on a Disney cruise.
Really, any buffet item. That's the best buffet item I've ever had in my entire life.
It is so good, and I almost like waffle. Almost isn't even the right word for it.
No, it's almost more like a pastry, like a donut.
It's almost like an actual. I think it might actually be churro batter that they just put in a waffle shape.
Yeah.
Because it's a dessert.
But you can have it for breakfast.
And it's amazing, and it's you do not need syrup.
No.
People commented and said you need syrup for that. You
you
do
don't.
not.
When we went to Crystal Palace at Walt Disney World, they had churro Mickey waffles, and they put the ice cream machine right next to it. And I was like, that would be genius to eat those with ice cream.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Be amazing. But yeah, they don't have it every day of the cruise. It's usually one day, and they need it every day.
They really do.
Like Peter and Kitra said, it should be every day. So Amanda just said update.
What?
Just met Carrie B.
No freaking way.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. There's a Views and Cues cruise going on.
Yeah, there's a
that we're
group
not on.
cruise. Yeah, there's a Views and Cues group cruise happening right now that we're not even a part of.
We're not part of it. Well, I'm so excited. I hope you guys become best friends.
Whoops.
Did you spill?
Yep, I'm drunk on this non-alcoholic Cloudum. I'm gonna scroll to where we left off,
Okay.
maybe. Um, um, I'm trying. I'm just trying to find. Every time I watch you guys, I have the urge to book a cruise. Good.
Well, I think you should.
Someone behind there catching their lunch. Was it fishers or like a pelicans? They're probably fishermen.
Probably fishermen. There's a lot of people fishing right now.
Oh, Jennifer says Utopia doesn't have the hype like Icon did.
You know what's really interesting? When we were on Icon, there were a lot of like bloggers, travel agents, etc. there. And a lot of people were saying, we're not going on Utopia. Like, I feel like Utopia isn't going to be as exciting as Icon. And I think anytime a new cruise ship comes out, that's special because it's not like you can just build one of these in 2 seconds. It's not like, I don't know, them building a new Chick-fil-A or something, although that would honestly be exciting too. But like it doesn't just come around all the time, and so we need to celebrate every time a cruise ship comes out, you know?
I think it's just because it's not the same. Like Icon was a brand new class.
That's true.
So I think that's why.
I think Utopia is going to be very similar to Wonder of the Seas. We've never been on Wonder, but I think
No, yeah.
you know, so they got rid of one of the flow riders on Wonder of the Seas, and it's the same here. They introduced like a play area, which I'm all for.
I'm interested, like, because obviously, you actually rather have the playground than the flow rider?
It's not necessarily that I would rather. It's just that I don't care for the flow rider. So the less of those, the better, because the flow rider is dangerous and evil.
I almost want to start a poll.
You
Like,
should start it right now.
Should I do it? You have to hold the ice block.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm wondering. I'll start a poll in a second. But what would people rather have, a additional flow rider or the playground? Because
then
I would pick the flow rider.
While you're on that, I also think that it was a mistake for them to get rid of a hot tub and put in a bar, because they put in the View bar.
They got rid of a hot tub on Wonder and Utopia.
Which I think was a mistake.
Never get rid of a hot tub.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What else? They got rid of some suite rooms to make a suite pool deck.
And
right?
I don't know how that worked with like the rooms, but what's crazy is on Utopia there's less rooms because the LNG fuel tanks take up so much space. Did you see this?
I don't know.
The LNG tanks take up so much space that there's less staterooms. I think it's 50 less staterooms because of that.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Give me that.
how does Disney Cruise do this? They must not freeze it. They must just put it in the fridge.
Or you froze it with
Ice, because I wanted it to be extra cold.
I also think you probably put too much water on them. Thank you.
That's probably what I did. Here, I'll start this poll.
Yeah, you start the poll.
I want to see what people think about.
Let's see what else. What are the other differences? Oh, I heard that the slide, the Ultimate Abyss slide on Utopia, is going to be the longest Ultimate Abyss ever, and they added new like roller things that make you go faster. And I didn't want to go on the Ultimate Abyss in the first place, and now that they've made it like faster and longer, I'm like, I really don't want to go on this. I want it to be a nice, slow, easy water slide. I don't need it to be scary. Even like on Symphony, it was like, go at your own risk or something crazy like that. It's like, no, I don't want that. How do you feel about the Ultimate Abyss?
You mean that just the fact that it's like bigger and longer?
Yeah, or just in general.
I like the Ultimate Abyss.
Really?
I just don't like that it blocks the view.
But you've been on it, you've ridden it?
I've been on it on Harmony.
Okay.
Did we just didn't go on Symphony?
No, because I'm too scared.
It is very scary.
I don't want to be scared. It's hot, y'all.
Well, I just noticed, so I just picked up the laptop to start that poll to see what people want, the playground or the flow rider.
Yeah.
The laptop is
It
on
sounds
fire.
really
It
like
is
the
on
fans
fire.
are working.
The fans are on. I've never heard the fans so loud on this thing, and it's so hot to the touch.
The carnival ship is coming. What's the name of the carnival ship? The Vista? Or is that the...
I think it's just the Vista. Let's see. Let me look at my cheat sheet. Yeah, it's the Carnival Vista coming up now. It's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Well, it's hard to tell right now. How's our poll? What are people saying?
I'll check on it in a second. But
Okay.
Joe Pirate sent a super chat. Thank you, Joe.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
Never go ashore without bail money. That's spoken like a true pirate.
Yeah, seriously.
Sean just became a member. Thank you, Sean.
Hi, Sean. How does Sean spell their name?
SHAWN.
Oh, okay. I was just checking to see if it was my coworker, SHAUN.
Oh, and then Robert became a member too.
Oh, good, Robert. I'm glad you were able. Hopefully, the QR code is what fixed it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe. But thanks for joining.
Yeah, seriously.
And then Coffee and Music says, "Will you ever film theme parks?" And then emoji that our software can't read. But
our vlog is always going to be. It'll be a cruise channel.
Yeah. So this channel is a cruise channel.
I think there's a possibility that maybe in the future we would create a second channel where we would go and do like other travel things. But right now
that would be like in the far future.
In the fall.
Not in the fall. No,
In
like that in the distant future.
Because right now we're basically anytime we go to a theme park, we put it on our members channel. But yeah, I don't know if we're ready for that.
Well, there's a lot of reasons. One, we don't have time.
I also think we think of the theme parks, at least the ones here, they're kind of just like our backyard, our playground. They're just like places we go out to eat for dinner. So I feel like my feelings towards Walt Disney World, I don't want to say they've changed because I still love it so much. Well, it's just that
we're not on vacation.
Exactly. When we're on vacation, I feel like we're happy and giddy, and I feel like the vibe would be very different if we filmed Walt Disney World stuff, because we wouldn't be the same like excitable things. It would be like, oh, I just got off my 9-to-5 job and now I am going out for dinner, but I still have a little bit of the like, I was at work earlier kind of vibe. And like, I don't want that. I don't think you guys want that. So not right now.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's never going to happen, but we want to keep this channel focused on cruising.
Yeah.
Even though the name of the channel implies theme parks, kind of.
It's really funny. So, people ask us where we got the name Views and Cues from.
Let me see if I have. I think I took a.
Yeah. It's actually a dinner time question that we had answered previously, but the name came from Brian's Twitter and Instagram account that he already had, and he was doing photography of theme parks.
Yeah, so the name Views and Cues comes from, it was a theme park photography Instagram account, and so that's why it was views for photos and cues for theme parks. That's what it was. And then when we decided to make this channel, we thought, let's just use this
name that we already have.
Obviously, I think it's horrible.
if we changed it, like we never
can't
will.
change it. It's too late to change it.
But I wish that it was like views from a cruise.
I wish it was something different. And I don't really love the name.
I love the name because it's unique. Oh my God, can you hear that?
It's like a fishing tour making an announcement.
Yeah. But anyway, I like our name a lot. I just think like I wish it was a little bit more towards cruising.
I wish the name was different, but it's too late now.
But originally our thought was that we would do theme park vlogs, and so it made a lot more sense when we were originally creating our channel.
Yeah. Whoa.
Ice just flew everywhere.
And it flew onto the computer too. I hope that's okay.
Maybe that's good. It'll help cool it down.
I know. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like a name starts to
it loses its meaning.
It loses its meaning.
Its original meaning, and it becomes its new meaning.
Exactly.
Because now Views and Cues is Brian and Carrie.
Yeah. So, yeah, it comes from theme parks. An old theme park Instagram account. Okay. So Peter says, we did learn that you can ask your server at dinner and request the Mickey Churro waffles the next morning at the sit-down breakfast, but not as fun as the surprise of finding them. Yeah.
I think I had heard that too. I also I don't want to go for a sit down meal. I want to, get on with my day. But that is exciting. Like if I'm like really craving some churro Mickey waffles, like I like that as an option.
It does feel like cheating in a way.
That's true.
I don't know. I feel kind of bad. Wouldn't you?
I am not good at making special requests, so I would feel bad because I don't want to like burden the server with that.
Audrey says, do they have the churro waffles at Disneyland? I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either.
Which is why Disney World is better than Disney. I'm kidding. Disneyland is better. But yeah, at Crystal Palace at Magic Kingdom in Disney World, you can get them for breakfast only, which we did. And that we actually have, we have a member video. So we forgot to talk about that. About a theme park videos. Did we talk about how we have a lot of member videos that are theme park videos?
Touched on it.
Yeah. So if you really want to see us at theme parks, we do have our member videos that we go to theme parks a lot. Well, we go to Disney World a lot because we live really close, so we go there for dinner a lot and stuff like that, and for new rides or closing rides or I don't know. But then we also go to Disneyland a lot, and we make videos about that.
Yeah, I think Disneyland is more fun because we're on vacation when we do those. So. Yeah, we do film whenever we go out to dinner at those places.
And then Peter says the video will be out tomorrow. The
one
churro
with them
waffle
getting the churro
on
waffles.
the Disney Fantasy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The world will get to see.
Yeah. So here comes the vista. Looks a little blown out in the camera. Or is it okay? I don't know. It's probably fine. So do you want to go back to the poll results and see like what do people want?
Yeah.
So 59% want the playground and 41% want an extra flow rider.
That's pretty close.
It's pretty close, but playground won, and I'm actually really surprised by that. Huh. You okay?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You're going to miss the Carnival Vista.
I know.
That's okay.
It's so far from here.
It's okay.
Okay, I'll be back, you guys. Brian will be a really good host while I'm gone.
It's a long walk.
Sorry. I'm going to run. No, I'm not. I don't know. This is so bad.
Do not run.
Okay, I'm so sorry. But Brian, he's a really good guy. You guys can get to know him. It'll be great.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Bye. Do you have enough water and stuff? It's a hot walk.
Good. It's okay.
Good thing there are bathrooms here at Jetty Park. But thank you, Julie, for becoming a member. And Macaulay just became a member. And then Chris, keep up the great videos. Thank you. So many people. Judith. Chris says, so the iPhone Apple takes 30%, but so does Google. I didn't know that. Oh, it's just not a concern with YouTube because YouTube is owned by Google, so they don't cut it. Wow. Sean says, what are our thoughts on Star of the Seas? I want to go so bad. We don't have it booked, but I desperately want to go because we loved Icon so much. But hopefully I can convince Carrie, because I'm actually trying to convince Carrie that we should book it, but she's saying no. Just because it's really expensive. So yeah, here's the vista. I can hear the pool deck. I can hear the music from the pool deck right now. This ship is bigger than I thought it would be. They have that ropes course on the back of it, up top. Oh, they have a water slide too, near the front. So far, this is the loudest ship to have gone by. Wow. It's so cool being here in person to see them. Oh, it's not really or I guess there is a ropes course, but there's also people on a inverted bicycle going by. They're playing Jump on It. I'm gonna have to move the camera so it's tilted up more for when Utopia comes by. People are screaming. I can't tell what they're yelling, but it was so loud. I think some people have the drink package. Nelly says Vista's awesome, and of course Carnival would be the loudest. Yeah, the Jubilee looks amazing. I want to try that. Oh, Amelia says I hear Jennifer next to you guys live streaming. That's awesome. That's so funny. Somebody else is live streaming here. Madcapper says we were looking at the fantasy for next year and noticed that they're only doing 5 nights instead of 7 night sailings. That's interesting. I wonder if that's because that's probably because the Treasure, the new Disney ship, is going to be sailing from Port Canaveral. So maybe they need that port open for the Treasure. So now the fantasy has to do different sailings. That's my guess. Allison says, what are your thoughts about starting a Patreon? We want to keep it all on YouTube. I think it's easier to watch it on your Apple TV and I don't know. I feel like all in one place is better. It just makes it easier, even though I know it's hard to sign up. But so we're probably not going to do Patreon and just keep to members because it's just easier to do it in the same environment. Sue says, I love the duck and the QR code. Thank you. That was Carrie's idea. Let me show it. I didn't even realize that she did that. But she put a little duck in there. But yeah, you can put stuff in the middle and it doesn't affect the code. Let's see. So I wonder what ship is next. So next we have... It should be the Disney Fantasy next. Sorry, I'm squinting to see the screen because it's so bright out. Disney Fantasy should be next. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Josh. Amelia says, we booked Samba Grill on Allure this week because it looks so good in your videos. I'm so excited. We go Wednesday after Nassau. That's amazing. Yeah, Samba Grill's only on 2 ships. Should be on more. It's a Brazilian steakhouse. It's so good. We love it. Has the Swords of Meat are in the Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still there. So the Fantasy is next. I do not think it's moving yet. I can't tell. I don't think it is moving. But it's way back there. So if you see there's those pillars in the on the horizon on the left. The Fantasy is right behind there. I don't know how clear it comes up on the camera there. Philip says hello from Horizons West, which is pretty close to here. Will you consider doing more cruises out of Tampa? I don't know. The thing about Tampa is they're all small ships over there. So that's what kind of holds us back from doing that. So it's not a priority, but I mean, who knows? We probably will, but it's just not a priority right now. I think I can hear a horn. I'm not sure. Um, oh, so Chris says, my family is looking at Utopia sailings right now to pair with a Disney/Universal trip to check out Super Nintendo World when it's open. Wow. Now I want to go to Jetty Park too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would um, spend a whole day to come out here. But if you come to Port Canaveral early, like you come here a day early for your cruise that's sailing out of here, and you're in the area, it's worth stop by. But I don't know if it's worth it. If it's worth like skipping a Disney day, I don't know if I would like skip out on doing something at Disney or Universal. But maybe if you want to go to the beach too. So Old Smokey says, since Carrie grew up cruising on Carnival, do you have any upcoming cruises with them? So I also went on 2 Carnival cruises as a kid, and I hardly remember them because I was very little. It's probably like 11. I don't even know. I think I was in middle school. But anyway, we are going to go on a Carnival cruise soon. Yeah. Carrie B says to switch angles and start burning from the other side. I'm probably going to have a sunburn. So Judith says, we've been watching for over a year. Wow, thank you. What is the number one most helpful tip you can give us first-time cruisers when it comes to booking? Let's say that you've already booked a cruise. The number one thing is making dining reservations ahead of time. We've noticed, especially on Disney, those dining reservations can go really quick. And also on Celebrity, here comes Carrie, they go really fast. So you want to make your dining reservations ahead of time after you book your cruise. But if you haven't booked your cruise yet, what's your number one tip for somebody booking a cruise for the first time?
Okay. First of all, Oasis class. So go on RoyalCaribbean.com and like search by only Oasis, Symphony, Harmony, Allure, Utopia, Wonder, and then find what's probably most convenient for you, because any of those are going to be great. And I think maybe do an Eastern Caribbean cruise or a Southern Caribbean. I'm not a huge fan of Western. You should book specialty dining. Yeah. What did you say?
I said specialty dining. But here's my other tip. A lot of times you'll read online that, just book an interior room.
Don't do that.
I
when we first started cruising, I told you, I was like, I don't know why we're being so bougie and we're getting an ocean view balcony. Like, all I need is an interior. I don't need all of this extra frou-frou stuff. And now, having sailed more, yes, I do. Yes, I do need the balcony.
What I've learned from cruising is that your room type really makes a big difference on the cruise.
It does, and so many people lie to you and they say, like, oh, you're never in your room. No, you're only never in your room if
you're an interior.
If you book a bad room, then yeah, you never want to be in your room. But if you book a good room, then yeah, you do.
If you have a nice balcony, if you have a J4, which I think Carrie B has a J4, I mean, that balcony is amazing. Having the balcony makes a big difference. I know it's more expensive, but so the modern design of cruise ships, they have more balcony rooms than anything else. There's way more balcony rooms than interior.
Yeah.
It's the most common room on the ship.
That being said, if you are constrained by money, like, any cruise is better than no cruise. So definitely do an interior if it's like interior or no cruise.
If it's like interior or no cruise, I would rather level down the cruise. Like, I'd rather do Oasis class than Icon class with a balcony than an interior
Oh, I see.
on Icon.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I would agree with that. Yeah, especially with those two examples.
And then I guess the other tip is, if the earlier you book, the cheaper it is.
Yes.
So
Those are good tips. What did I miss? The cruise
I
ship
don't even
was,
know.
I mean, they were playing their music loud.
I know.
I actually, for a while, because I was walking on the road, I thought there was a car following behind me playing their music that loud. And then I turn around and I'm like, no, it's not a car. It's a cruise ship. Also, I'm pretty sure I just walked like a mile and it's really hot.
It's
and
so hot.
I want to
Here,
say it's like 100 degrees.
take this ice block.
Thank you.
Once it breaks up, I need to put that on my face.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to freeze together like that.
So cold.
I'm honestly dying.
I know.
The heat index is over 100 right now.
It really cannot break apart.
I know.
Oh, the car next to us is playing Frozen.
Oh. I wish it was frozen here.
Is that why they're playing it?
It's like a psychological thing.
Yeah. Oh, now I feel cold. Elsa.
Oh, we didn't talk about this. There's a brand new ship coming to Tokyo.
Oh, yes. I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, this news came out of nowhere.
I
I
know.
Hopefully we don't get a copyright claim.
I know. I was thinking that also when the Carnival ship came by. It was like, oh God, that's loud. Oh well. But yeah, so Disney announced that they are going to sail year-round out of Japan. It is a partnership with the Oriental. I always want to say Oriental Trading Company, but it's the Oriental Land Company. Is that what it is? And they are the ones responsible for the theme parks in Japan. And so a lot of people consider those to be the best Disney theme parks because they have the money to invest and like make them the best. And so a lot of what people are saying is like, this is going to be the best cruise ever for Disney.
Yeah.
Because they've got this partnership, they're going to be able to like go crazy and like really make this something special. So I'm very excited for that. I'm also very excited for the Disney Adventure that's going out of Singapore. I think that that's going to be so cool. They purchased a like 1/4 built cruise ship and then they made it their own. And so I feel like they got a steal of a deal on a cruise ship and then they were able to just put like Disney branding on it. And it's going to be so interesting to see this ship that wasn't supposed to be Disney's become Disney's. So I think that's probably going to be our next big trip. Like this year, so we try to do a big trip every year. And so our first year was Alaska, our second year was Norway, our third year was the Mediterranean. This year, I think it's probably going to be our wedding and our honeymoon. But then next year, I think it should be going on the Disney Adventure out of Singapore. So I think that's probably the thing I'm most excited for right now. That's not true. There's a lot to be excited about.
But yeah, the news about the Disney ship in Japan came out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting this.
No.
It's going to be a while. It's 2029 when the ship comes out. It's a Wish class.
Which I was a little shocked about. I personally enjoy the Wish a lot, but a lot of people do not enjoy that class of ship. It's not what they're used to from Disney. And so I was confused that Disney decided to move forward because they like promised that there would be 3 ships. So I knew that there would be, you know, the Wish, the Treasure, and the Destiny. Like we knew that. But then when they announced this 4th one, I was like, really? You guys are going to move forward with another one in this class that people say they don't really like? But maybe that Oriental Land Company will make it something that people will like. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm getting heat stroke.
I think I'm getting heat stroke as well. But it's worth it.
We do it for Utopia.
Yeah. We do anything for Utopia.
I just that news came out. I was so shocked. I was not expecting. I mean, it's 2029. It's a long time away. But I mean, we're so used to Disney Cruise Line having 4 ships. It's been 4 ships since like 2010.
Yeah.
And in the span of a few years, we're going from 4 to 9. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
I mean, even in 2025, you're adding 3 ships because you have the Treasure, which comes out at the very end of 2024. So you have the Treasure, the Destiny, and the Adventure all in 1 year. 3 ships in 1
What's
year, essentially.
wild too is they're announcing a new ship before they announce the dates of the Adventure and the Destiny.
It is so. It's not normal
To not
in the
know.
cruise industry. You can go on. The current or the Celebrity Excel has been selling ships or selling cruises sailings since when we went on the Ascent.
Yeah.
When we went on the Celebrity Ascent, that was over Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, and we were able to be like, oh, I see that the Excel is coming. We should.
Or was it over Thanksgiving? Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Okay, so we were on a Thanksgiving cruise, and on the Celebrity Ascent, which is something or the Celebrity Excel, which is what they're building, they're selling cruises for 2026. Is it 2026 or 2025?
6.
6 or 5? Is it actually 6?
I
Here
don't know.
comes the Disney fantasy. So get your gloves. The gloves. Something happens to Carrie when these gloves come on. It's like Michael Scott
folks.
in those blue jeans.
It's me, Mickey Mouse. That was more goofy.
But yeah, the fantasy is coming right now. But yeah, it is not normal that we cannot book the Disney Adventure right now.
Yes, I agree.
That is very unusual.
I'd have to think that information is coming soon because I gotta book my flight.
Normally you can book cruises like at least a year or 2 out. It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense that we can't book that yet.
What fireworks show is this song from?
I don't know, but it's funny that it's Disney music as the
As the
Disney
Disney,
fantasies
yeah.
coming by. I've lost. I've lost where we were. Oh, Gwen has a great idea.
If you
Pour
pour
water on the
water.
towels to separate them.
You could dunk them in the thing that we have because we don't really have any water to spare. But you could. So what's really funny is I decided like to be silly, and bring water guns. And I don't know what I was thinking because we have a bunch of electronic equipment.
Well, she didn't even tell me that. All of a sudden, we got here. And then Carrie takes out the water guns. Does the fan thing work?
Well,
Is
no,
there
'cause-
batteries?
So the fan thing left all of the water came out of it. But yes, the fan works.
Like,
up
there's
top.
actually batteries for this?
Yeah, I tested it this morning. Look. Oh wait.
This is something you would get at Disney. Oh, whoa, it's flung water everywhere. It hardly works.
Yeah, I feel like it's ancient. It's been in our garage for
Yeah, this
100
is like what
years.
you would get at a Disney park in like 2009.
But anyway, all of the water guns, all of that fan thing, it all leaked out. So my master plan didn't really work. But maybe if
well,
we
I
dunk
still
this
want
in here.
this towel thing.
Okay, well I was trying to do what they said.
Oh, like to like
Because
separate
they said, yeah, put water on it. So I was putting water on it because I'm not wasting our water bottle.
No, but I like it on my lap. It actually feels nice.
Yeah. I like Mickey Mouse's hand on my lap.
Oh, and by the way, somebody Derek says you had you had it on backwards. The lines.
No, I did that on purpose this time though because
Okay.
it's more fun for you guys to see it. Now, I personally think it should be this way, but I know now that it should be this way. I just don't like it. Well, somebody downvoted me for that. Okay, you know what? Just because I like Mickey Mouse's hand this way doesn't mean I deserve a dislike.
Kidder says aloha from Disneyland. Hey, Kidder.
Aloha, Kidder.
Are you at Disneyland right now?
Yeah, like what ride are you gonna go on?
And what kind of food are you eating?
That's a more important.
He probably
question.
can't even hear this because he's at Disneyland.
What does that mean?
If he's like in the park,
Maybe
the
he
audio.
has headphones. Maybe he's listening out
Maybe.
loud anyway. Maybe he has the subtitles on.
Peter says Japanese Disney fans love a lot of theming and characters. I imagine the Eisner era older Disney ships where theming and character design were kind of subdued wouldn't play as well as a Wish class there. Huh.
Interesting.
I love the Eisner era Disney. Even like I don't know, like Castaway was Castaway Key built in the Eisner era? It seems like it, right? 98?
But Castaway, I wouldn't say seems like the theming and character design is subdued.
No, but it's like I don't know.
But I can see that on sort of like the Fantasy Magic wonder, what am I missing?
Kidder just got off of Pirates.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah, Pirates. I mean,
So now
speaking of Pirates, here comes the Disney fantasy.
now I
There's-
have to go eat at the Blue Bayou.
Oh, Claire has to leave, but we'll watch the rest.
Okay,
Bye.
Claire. Bye. Thanks for joining us.
So Best Travel says, what's the difference between the Wish and the other DCL ships? It looks so awesome in your videos. I think I would love it, especially the bright lobby.
The bright lobby is beautiful. I would say the worst part of the Wish, and I think the thing that receives the most complaints, is the pool deck. There is not a lot of adult space. The adults have been put in the back, and they didn't leave a lot of room for like chairs and places to lounge. There's only one hot tub to the public. There's more hot tubs in like the spa area or in concierge, but that's it. And so I think if you're looking for a place where you can like lounge on the pool deck, the Wish probably is not for you. But the interior spaces of the Wish, I personally believe, are really great. I think another complaint is like one of their big theater spaces is like open air, so you can like hear everything from it. But I don't know. I really like the Wish.
I really like the Wish too. I like it better than the other ones. I don't know why. Even though like the adult area is a big downgrade, but I think just overall.
I really like the Festival of Foods.
Yeah, I love that. It's basically the other 4 existing ships kind of have the same blueprint, kind of, and the Wish is the only one right now where it's different. The main difference is the layout. I think, and different restaurants.
Yeah.
Because like there's an animator's palette on every other Disney ship except for the Wish.
Yep. Do you guys see all these pelicans? Look at that. Oh, super chat from Jason. Howdy from Texas. We are watching in our pool. Oh my God.
Wow.
If I could be in a pool right now, that would be amazing.
And then Amelia says concierge on the Disney Wish is chef's kiss. It really is.
It is chef's kiss. And maybe that colored, some people are like, oh, did that color your opinion? And maybe it did, because that was our first experience on the Wish, was going in concierge.
Here comes the fantasy.
Okay, let's wait.
I really hope. Can we try to get it to do the horn? Like you do this trucker thing? You can't wave without this. I can't even fit this on my hand.
Really?
It doesn't fit.
To be Mickey, don't you have to be like my height? Like,
This
aren't like Mickey Mouse's like 5'2"?
Can't talk about that.
Oh, you're right. Mickey is a regular.
Please play the horn. Please. This is the Disney fantasy. Love the fantasy.
She's beautiful.
I've been on the fantasy. Carrie hasn't.
I've never been on the
I've been on
fantasy.
every Disney ship and Carrie hasn't.
Okay.
Please, Captain. Play the song. They're not gonna play it. They're not gonna play it.
I'll play it for you. So what is this, our third ship that's passed by?
Yeah.
We're doing pretty well, despite having heat exhaustion.
Wow, Frozen.
Oh, I was like, what is that? Do you want to build a snowman?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
The crowd is much tamer on this ship.
Wow. That's what we wanted to hear.
No one's yelling on this ship. It's the complete opposite from the Vista.
Where's... Yay!
Wow.
What is this song the carnival ship was playing? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, this is no Carnival Cruise.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. Do you think they saw our gloves and then they played it just for us?
No.
I literally have never heard that "Do you want to build a snowman?" from
Wow,
a
that
cruise
was
ship.
really cool. And then here's Dumbo's butt we can see right now.
Oh wow,
So on
Kitra, butt check.
yeah, on the back of the Fantasy is Dumbo because I think because it's like Fantasyland,
Oh, I like
which
that.
Dumbo's the ride from Fantasyland. So Dumbo's on the stern of the Disney Fantasy.
She's a beaut.
Wow.
Disney
Well,
does a good job.
so far that was the coolest sail away.
Yeah.
I don't need this anymore.
What if it knocked the camera
That
over?
would have been so
That's
bad.
what I'm gonna do when I throw mine.
Oh, that was fun.
Okay, I almost did hit it.
It is. If you're in the area, it's very cool coming here.
I think if you're ever in Port Canaveral, you should check it out.
But like, I don't know if you want to skip a Disney Park day for it.
I would not do that.
Is that so? Was that all of them? Oh, I hear another horn.
Who do we still have? Is it an
Let's check.
NCL ship?
Allison, this was a magical moment. That was really cool.
Yeah.
They're all in cabanas eating food.
I mean, I would be
They
too.
they played it just for us. I don't know.
I think they did too because we had the gloves and they saw that and then they played the song. Wow, Disney Fantasy is my favorite ship. I need to go on it. Check it out.
Old Smokey says, "Wait, we should go in the water, like in the ocean, get run over."
I don't have a bathing suit and we didn't bring any towels in the car. So I feel like that would be bad. There is an ocean, like not going in this water, but in the ocean. Okay, Peter, by that I mean the Disney characters are hidden in details but not in your face. Okay, that makes sense. Adult areas are all like the tube and other generic themed spaces. Japanese Disney fans want more Disney, like in your face Disney. Okay, I get that because I can see that the Castaway is very subtle theming. Not necessarily subtle, but like it's not character driven. And then on the ships, it definitely is like, oh, in this like gold ironwork, oh, like there's a face there. It's not like
Well, they're trying
ba-bam,
to toe the line of
fancy, regal.
fun Disney, but also classy for adults.
Right.
So if this one in Tokyo, is it Tokyo or is it just Japan? I don't know if anyway.
I would guess
Probably
Tokyo,
it's
but
probably
all I
Tokyo,
know
so
is
people could
Japan.
do a trip where they go to Tokyo Disneyland and the cruise.
I
But
want to do that.
yeah, I mean, so if they go, I would prefer them to go deeper into characters as opposed to like fancy.
Yeah, because that's why I'm going on a Disney cruise. If I wanted
like-
fancy, I'll go on Celebrity.
It's like All-Star Resort or like All-Star movies where
Movies,
it's like
music.
or like Art of
sports.
Animation Hotel where it's just like so over the top and it's like a giant Ursula. Like I think that's cool.
It is cool, especially when you look at something like Riviera or the new Polynesian hotel that they're making, where it's so classy and there's not really that much like Disney themery going on. I prefer Disney. That's why
But
Disney
then I
fans
also
like it.
I do like Alani where it's not over the top.
We haven't been to a
I know.
so you can't say if you like it or not.
Yeah. Mike says, "Is Disney worth the extra money in your opinion?" That is such a hard question.
Wow. Okay. My favorite cruise line is Royal Caribbean. We've been on Royal, Disney, Celebrity, and Margaritaville. And so of those four, Royal is my favorite. So if I had the option between Royal and Disney and it was like my one and only cruise, I would choose Royal. Now, I believe that different cruise lines offer different things, and some are better at some things and some are worse at other things. There are pros and cons to every cruise line. Disney is better at making magic. We had someone comment and say, like, it looks like you have more fun on the Disney Cruise Line. And I think that maybe is true because I think Royal logistically, operationally has it like nailed down. Like they know exactly what I want, when I want it. They've got so many specialty restaurants that you can choose from. They've got so many different, even just food options in general, even free or paid. I think that that's really important. I think like Royal operationally has it down, but Disney has fun. down.
It's really hard to describe it because it really is like, you want to say it's like magic that you get on the Disney Cruise Line, but I don't think it's worth the extra. I don't know. It's so hard.
Yeah, I don't think it is, but I wouldn't say like don't go on the Disney Cruise Line. Also,
I would say just go on both. I would say do all of
go
them.
on both. Maybe if you have children. When we first went on Disney, I was like, wow, I kind of wish my parents took me on this when I was like 10. Because that would be amazing and really magical. Not to say that as an adult, I really enjoy Disney, so.
It really, like, it's really hard because if you're saying I can only do one cruise this summer and I'm on a budget, then I would pick Royal.
I would too.
But if you can do multiple cruises, I would do both. And
yes.
So it's really hard to say.
I agree.
Carrie B says the Windjammer had a chocolate caramel popcorn brownie. Oh.
What?
Very similar. I think I've had that before, maybe.
Maybe that does sound familiar. I mean, obviously, the one at Jamie's is going to be amazing, better than Windjammer, but I do kind of vaguely recall that being an option. You need this?
Yeah, I'm dying. Are you doing okay?
I'm all right. It's hot. Did we mention like the feels like temperature is something like 105, something insane. Luckily there's a breeze, which has been helping me.
But the desserts in Windjammer are never as good as like, you know,
specialty
desserts. Or even like the main dining room.
Yeah.
Peter says Disney does entertainment better. Royal, yes, they do.
I agree.
And Royal has a lot of things to do. That's the thing is like on Royal, well, even Peter, I think you said this in your video, where you guys didn't want to do the main dining room.
Oh, yeah.
And so you were like, oh, well, we have to go to the Cars.
You were like, the only place to go is to get these like chicken
Fillmore's
tenders.
Pizza or whatever.
And you're like, oh, we could get main dining or in-room dining.
Yeah, you could do room service, yes. But that's the thing is on Royal, you can just, there's so many, like even on Utopia, it's like, you don't want to do the main dining, you could go to Windjammer, you could go to Playmakers, any of the
Sorrento's Pizza, Cafe Promenade,
Azumi in the Park, Giovanni's,
Solarium Bistro.
The list goes on and on of things that you can do, even late night menu at Mason Jar. It's like,
and that's just food options. I also feel like the entertainment options, at least, I know what you're saying when you say they do entertainment better, like as in the shows are way better, but I feel like there's a wide variety of like activities to do on Royal.
Yeah, it's just a whole different experience. It's just they're the whole experience is different.
Yeah.
And it's just a different cruise and they're both amazing.
They are both amazing.
And I love both of them, but I mean, they're just pros and cons for everything. It's like Royal Caribbean, you can do the digital muster drill.
Oh yeah, I hate the
but it's
standard muster drill.
It's just they do some things. Yeah, it's just pros and cons. We have a whole member video about this, by the way, of
specifically Royal versus Disney.
We do.
Where do you think Celebrity ranks in that? Like, is Celebrity below Disney?
Yeah, Celebrity's below in my book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda had that brownie at Jamie's tonight. That's amazing. That's in the Hall of Fame.
Wow, it is. You had a Hall of Fame item. I'm jealous of you.
Was it what was the name of it?
Yeah, was
sometimes
it Epic?
Was it the Epic brownie or was it the like Delightful brownie or something like that? Because they changed it. Remember that?
Yeah, because Delightful is worse than Epic.
Yeah, the Epic one is the one that is in the Hall of Fame. If we had to rename the channel, this is from Craig, what would it be? Views on Cruise, yeah. Take the naming from
Lolita Loca.
I don't know. How many members?
Okay, so we actually talked about what we would name our cruise at the beginning of this.
About the channel, you mean?
Yeah, did I say cruise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you name it?
Well, I said I think I wish that it was more like Views on a Cruise instead of Views and Cues.
But also part of me is kind of like, oh, I'm kind of glad it doesn't have cruise in the name because it's like,
It'd be too on the nose.
it's too on the nose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. But maybe if it was something else that rhymes with views, that maybe made slightly more sense.
I don't know. See, I don't know what I would name it. That's so hard to come up with a name.
Yeah.
It's just it's impossible. I would probably, no matter what the name was, I wouldn't like it. But Luann says, I love Ordinary Adventures, found them through you. Oh, I'm surprised you found them through us.
I feel like it always is the reverse, that people
But-
find us through Ordinary Adventures. But I love to hear when people find Ordinary Adventures through us, because we freaking love Ordinary Adventures videos. We were just watching them like all day yesterday.
Ordinary Adventures has the best channel name ever.
Yeah.
They I think
That's top tier.
I honestly think that is the best channel name that you can have.
Yeah.
It's so good. And yeah, no, it's crazy because Ordinary Adventures, like they were watching. We found them because they did a live stream
And they talked about
and they
us.
talked about us. But they were watching, like they were one of our first watchers, which is
I
amazing.
feel like we had like 1,000 subscribers
Yeah.
when they were.
It's just
talking about
yeah,
us.
that's crazy. Then Julie says, looking forward to the inaugural, I can't say that word, food in the Windjammer, better than usual.
Oh,
We have
so
to
on
yeah.
Icon.
On Icon, apparently, yeah, we missed out on this, I think.
Yeah, so on Icon, on the first day of the maiden voyage, they had like a special buffet in the Windjammer, and we were so stupid. We went to the
Where
sort
did
of
we
food
go?
court. I forget what it's actually
Oh
called.
yeah, the marketplace.
The
What's
marketplace.
The market? What is that market?
I don't know.
What is the market?
That place.
The market on the top.
Yeah, in the fake solarium.
What is that called?
It doesn't matter. But we went there.
Aquadome Market.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
We went there instead of going to the Windjammer.
And apparently they had like filet and like.
Fancy,
Yeah,
amazing
we missed
food.
out.
We totally missed it. So we're not going to be that stupid this time. Although we were very close to being that stupid, because we were like, oh, we're going to go do there's going to be a food truck on
But apparently
Utopia.
on Icon, they said that. I think Matt had an article on Royal Caribbean blog saying that the maiden voyage buffet hasn't gone away yet on Icon, and they still to this day do that.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was going to say I'm excited about the food truck on
Utopia.
Utopia, and that's where we might do lunch, but we might supplement it with second lunch.
Yeah. Let's check our schedule really quick. So we have Norwegian Jade. Oh, and here it comes.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's coming.
So then after that will be Utopia.
I've only been on one Norwegian cruise. Have you ever
I
been
haven't
on?
done it. No.
I want to say I went on the Gem. It was a very long time ago with just my family.
Amanda's chiming in with an update on the brownie. We got a brownie update from Amanda. She says, I can see why it was in the Hall of Fame. It wasn't called the Epic.
Okay.
So it's slightly modified. I don't remember what it was called, but no longer Epic.
So I do think that the recipe changed slightly, but I think we've had the non-epic version, and it was still very delicious and still Hall of Fame worthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I don't. Why change something amazing? But it was ooey gooey brownie, topped with was it popcorn caramel flavored ice cream?
I think the ice cream is caramel, and then there's caramelized popcorn or something like that.
And then fudge drizzled on top.
Amazing.
It was so amazing.
10 out of 10.
Sorry, I keep straining because the screen.
The screen it's hard to see because it's so sunny.
The sun is on the screen. You know when you go to the beach.
Yeah.
and
Hopefully you
the
guys can
sun-
bear with us.
Yeah, that's why I'm like squinting. So Peter says, along with entertainment, Disney main dining is better than Royal main dining. Not saying food, but the experience. Oh, he says not saying food.
Oh, okay, experience.
But the
Okay,
experience.
because I think a lot of people say that the Disney main dining room is better than Royal main dining room. And as much as we don't like the Royal main dining room, I don't know if I agree. But now when you talk about experience, I can agree. Because half of why we don't like the Royal Caribbean main dining room is because of how hectic it feels. However, this is probably what you were about to say. We can always get a table for just the two of us in the Royal Caribbean main dining room, and it is incredibly difficult to get a table for just two people in a Disney main dining room.
That's why I like Royal main dining better. Is you can't get a private table at the Disney. You have to sit with strangers on Disney.
Now, I love seeing a Rapunzel, Frozen, even Marvel themed show during my dinner. And I think that is obviously better than not being entertained at all on Royal Caribbean. But I think if I could walk into a restaurant right now, and like the restaurant on the right is a Disney main dining room where I have to sit with other people, and then the dinner on the left has like more options that I'm interested in, and I can sit alone, I think I'm choosing the dinner on the left on Royal Caribbean.
Just because we want to sit alone?
Yeah.
I would agree.
Now, we went on the last Disney cruise with our friends, Courtney and Donnie, and that was magical because then we had the fantastic Disney dining experience and
with our friends. Because if you have we're talking about if you're with two people.
Yes.
That's how we cruise, with two people.
Yes.
So
1, 2.
But if you're a family of 4, this probably doesn't apply.
Yeah.
But anyway, because we had 4 of us, because we linked our reservations with Courtney and Donnie, we got a private table because it was the 4 of us. We did request that, by the way. Make sure to do that.
To what, link?
No, we requested private, even though the 4 of us.
Oh, like
we said we want just our group at the table.
Don't add 2 more
because that's
randos.
Still possible. It is still possible.
That's true.
Yeah. So it was great because we got to sit with them at dinner, but what sucks is they did a back-to-back cruise, so we didn't do back-to-back. So then when they went on their next sailing and we got off the ship, the dining room told them no, you have to sit with strangers
because they requested to sit.
Yeah, they tried. They said, "Can we sit alone?" And they said no. Oh, Carrie B says it's called the rich chocolate brownie now.
Oh, they put money into it. Rich.
Yeah, it's like you'll find quarters and
it's really
gold,
crunchy
stuff like that. So oh wow, so Chris says, how into technology are you? I think a lot. I run a modest tech channel on TikTok.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. And I'm going on Icon in September to cover all of the technology on board. Wondering what your favorite tech on board was. Wow.
Whoa. Probably the elevators.
I really like I think that's probably the standout thing.
You know what? Utopia is going to have those elevators
I know.
too.
Utopia's going to have the new elevator system.
I'm trying to think of something else that was like technologically really cool.
I think it's the elevators.
You know what? The theater, I think, had a lot of cool tech in it because they had the whole like tornado scene stuff.
Yeah.
So I think there's probably a lot in there. Ooh.
Whoa.
Ship horn.
Is that the Jade? That's loud.
Probably.
I think the elevator. So if you don't know, there's a new elevator system on Icon and now Utopia where there's an iPad in the elevator bank, and you put your floor number or your deck number there instead of once you get on the elevator, and it tells you which elevator you're going to, and it works really well.
You know what else is cool? I wasn't that impressed with it, but I think once you find out the tech behind it, it's cool. Is the Pearl. The Pearl is like this big object in the middle of the promenade, and it's shaped like a pearl. It's circular. You can walk through it, and there's a bunch of like, is it LED screens or what? You know what, Chris? You'll research it. You'll tell us all about it.
Yeah, that's something to look into. Is the Pearl for sure because it does something.
It does something, and
we
it's
don't
cool.
Know
and we don't know what
we don't
it
know
is.
What it does,
so
but it does something.
You'll have to tell us. Can you tell us the name of your TikTok channel? I'm not.
It's probably Chris.
Is it also on Instagram? Because I watch Instagram
Because
Reels.
TikTok's about to get banned.
And so if you're also on Instagram, that would be very helpful.
But how into technology? I'm into it a lot because
it's your career.
It's my career. And so I went to school. I went to Full Sail University, where I studied game development, and video games was my gateway into technology, where, I thought, oh, how cool, I'm going to work on video games. But then I realized that programming a video game is just like programming anything else. But I got a computer science degree, and I don't work on games, but I've worked on a lot of cool stuff that are kind of similar to games. My first job out of college was making augmented reality apps, and that was back in 2013.
Baby Brian.
Whoa.
I was still in high school.
So yeah, in 2013, I think that's the Jade and Utopia battling off. I don't know. But anyway, in 2013, 11 years ago, augmented reality apps were like kind of new. And I was using game software to make them. I was using this software called Unity, which is a video game tool. And so right out of college, I made 5 different augmented reality apps with that game technology. And then I decided I wanted to move back to Orlando. So
you're still doing app stuff, so that's
yeah.
cool.
So now I do a bunch of. I've done a lot. I've been at the company I work at now for 8 years, and I've done a lot of different technology roles at this company. And right now I'm working on app development. So
you like tech?
I do. Let's
including like video tech.
Yeah.
That's what allows us to do this channel.
Oh, Jennifer says, "Are you going to be on the Media/Viper? What's a Viper? That sounds scary.
Viper cruise.
Is that what they call it?
I don't
Could
know.
be a typo.
But so like in theater, you would go into like the lion's den to do
Really?
like your like last tech
Oh,
rehearsal
it
before.
wasn't. It was VIP.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was trying to make it into a thing where it's like this is the scary cruise before you get guests coming, so it's your Viper cruise.
No,
Sorry,
we're
Jennifer.
not. But no, we're not going to be on the media cruise. I wish.
That's like
I
the one
entered
that's
the
about to
contest.
leave or the one that's happening on Monday. We're not going.
We don't know. We don't know
this.
who's on the ship right now for
No.
Utopia. But we know that they're doing a media cruise on Monday, and we're not on it. But I wish we were.
Yeah.
We're not cool enough.
If only I could be a Viper.
Yeah. Royal really treats travel agents well.
Yeah.
Because like if you're a travel agent, it seems like it's easy to get on
Do you
these
think
preview cruises.
Could we become a travel agent, but we only are travel agents for ourselves, and we don't do anybody else's travel, and then we can get invited on this stuff?
I don't think it would work.
Probably not.
Did we see this?
Oh my gosh.
Joshua,
No.
did we see this? I don't know.
I don't know if we did.
Here, let me look.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we see it now. Thank
Okay.
you for the super chat. Let me
Wait, did you have to do it twice? Because he said, let's
did
try
you have to do it
again.
twice?
Oh my god.
Oh
we
no.
suck.
We messed up.
Oh my god. I'm really sorry,
Joshua.
Joshua. I'm sorry. Wait. Okay.
Oh,
That's
wait, that's
Jason.
different. It's a J. It's
Star
still
of
a
the Seas
J.
is going to have. Oh my god.
Okay,
still.
Josh, I'm sorry. You had to do it twice. I'm so sorry.
Would you ever do
It's hard to
an
see the screen.
Australian or New Zealand area cruise one day?
Yes.
So what's really interesting is we thought about doing one for our honeymoon. And we ended up not doing it because we thought it would be, one, it would be really difficult to get there. But then two, I think it would end up being like very adventurous cruise, like a very go, go, go type of cruise, kind of like what we did in like Italy.
Yeah.
And I think for our honeymoon, we wanted something that was a bit more relaxing.
Yeah.
Which Peter and Kitra just saw our plans for our
Yeah.
honeymoon. They're probably like, relaxing, huh?
But yeah, we will definitely do an Australia and a New Zealand cruise. Is that a
Did you hear
snake?
that?
Speaking of Australia, there's some sort of
What
monster.
is that? It's making weird noises. Okay, yeah, Australia and New Zealand brought about like snakes and stuff.
That's crazy, because like there's like crazy animals in Australia and stuff, right?
And Florida. What is that? I don't like
it
that.
sounds like there's a snake over here.
Hun, I will die.
What if it's a gator?
Okay,
There's
I'm
no
just
way.
gonna stand here for the rest of this.
Anyway, so we will definitely do that, But yeah, we thought that would be too active for our honeymoon, so we're doing Hawaii.
But it's at the top of our list of things that we want to do.
Yeah, sorry you had to do
Because
this twice. It's just
I'm
really hard to see
really
the screen.
sorry.
But
Also, I would say a lot of people ask, like, would you ever consider blah, blah, blah? Would you ever consider yada, yada? And the answer is always yes, because we want to do everything. We want to do every cruise line and we want to do every location. So, yes, it's just a matter of where it falls on the bucket list. Are we going to
But-
die?
no, I think it's fine. I think you can sit down.
Okay, I'm just going to wave to this cruise ship for a little bit.
But yeah, in Hawaii, I don't think we answered this. We're not doing a cruise in Hawaii. We're just staying at a resort in Hawaii.
Yes.
Because
We want it to
there's
be
really only one cruise that
easy.
does Hawaii.
At
NCL.
least Hawaii in its entirety.
Yeah. So our Hawaii honeymoon is not on a cruise, which seemed impossible. But
I'm
it's
very concerned about this, y'all.
so Jason says, is this real? Jason says Star of the Seas is gonna have medieval times. Is that real?
Like
haven't
on
heard
the
about that.
train, probably.
On the train?
Well, would you have medieval times on a train? I don't know.
I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard that either. Okay.
Oh, Crystal went to Full Sail for film.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. The way Brian talks about Full Sail, it sounds crazy hard. So
Oh my
anyone
God.
that went to Full Sail, I have a lot of respect for.
Yeah, Full Sail's a crazy school.
Can you guys warn me if you see like a snake behind
Oh wait,
me?
what's that over there? What's in the water? You see that?
Oh my god.
There's
Dolphin.
Is it manatees or a dolphin?
Oh, it might be a manatee.
It's manatees. There's manatees in the water. Holy crap. Wait, are you blocking it?
Oh my god. It's like by the
It's right underneath where the ship is. There's literally manatees in the water right there. That's crazy. Well, here comes the Norwegian jade.
wildlife everywhere.
Wow, I cannot believe those manatees.
Dolphins in the front of the ship.
Are you for real? There's
yes,
dolphins
like,
and manatees
like right
here?
where the ship was pushing.
This is the smallest ship we've seen today.
Yeah, there's only 3 decks of balconies.
Quiet crowd on this one too.
Seriously.
I cannot believe manatees
Oh my
and
god,
dolphins.
do you see?
Okay, so look kind of underneath where the lifeboats are to see the manatees. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but we can definitely see it. There they go. Do you see that?
Oh my god.
That's crazy. The tail just came up.
Hi.
There it is. That's insane. I didn't know there would be manatees over here. That's crazy. Wow. That's insane.
What does everyone think about Norwegian Cruise Line? Have you been on
We love it.
Norwegian? Like, what do you?
We're going to go on it. We're going to try every cruise line.
I know, but what is that? What does everyone else think about it?
They love it. It's amazing how quiet the ships are when they're not blowing the horn.
Now, what do you think will kill us first? Heat exhaustion or whatever is in this bush behind
I've
us?
actually, I've cooled down. Do you need this?
I need a weapon against a snake.
Throw that at it. I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not there. Trying to kill me.
But yeah, Full Sail is so crazy because I got my 4-year degree in 2 years. So you're in school full time.
You're busting your butt
So
too.
yeah, you don't you have 40 hours of classes a week.
There's no
I
time
had-
for you to work.
You cannot have a job. I had my schedule on some days was class from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m.
That's insane.
and then the next day starting at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So
Crazy.
I would get out of class at like 1:30 in the morning, and then I'd have to be at my next class by 9 a.m. and you cannot be late at Full Sail.
I can't believe that that's even allowed. Like, how can you
That didn't happen all the
psychologically
time.
do that? And you also graduated high school a year early, so you were like, what, 17 when you started doing that?
Yeah. So I had my bachelor degree when I was 19, which is pretty crazy.
They called him Doogie Howser at his first
Oh
job.
my god. Well, that was what's crazy. So my first when I was doing this app development, basically I worked at a company where we would make apps for other companies, and I had to go to Seattle for this company, and I made their app oh, there's Utopia's horn.
Wow.
And then like they're expecting like probably like a whole development team, and then it was just me, like because I did it all by myself, and
And you're
I
like a
was I was
child.
20 years old, and they probably spent so much money on this app, and then I show up, I'm like, yeah, I'm
I'm the
the
developer.
sole developer for this, and I'm 20 years old. Like that's gotta be so weird.
They're probably like, is this happening good?
Yeah. It turned out good.
Of course it did.
That yeah, we are seeing crazy stuff, but we actually are getting some clouds now.
It actually is starting to feel good, which I'm like,
We can
I
see
could keep doing this
I
forever
know.
now.
We can see the screen more now.
Yeah, it's a lot
Um,
nicer of a day than when we first started this.
Yeah, the clouds are really helping. Yeah, we
Yes.
saw manatees, dolphins, and horns.
Oh my.
Now we're gonna see the Utopia, and the horn's going off on Utopia, so it looks like it's gonna sail away soon. This
Yeah.
is great.
It's amazing.
So we probably will end the stream once Utopia sails by, because we've been.
I want to talk about a couple things about
Yeah.
Utopia because I've got things
Oh, I have
to
some
say.
infographics. You want me to pull those up?
Well, I just want to say that there's a lot of food things that I'm excited for. And I talked about, we already said the Royal Railway. We talked about the spare tire. But what about Mason Jar? We've never been to Mason Jar because it's only on Wonder of the Seas.
Wait, I want to read this really quick.
Okay.
Crystal, I got my degree in 2 years as well. It was intense. We also had 12 to 14-hour days during shooting months, film projects. Best time of my life, though. Wow, that's crazy. I'm glad it was good, though. Anyway, back to Utopia. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. So we get to try Mason Jar.
Yeah.
Then we also get to try Giovanni's
Yeah,
outside.
I know. Giovanni's now has outdoor dining.
Al fresco overlooking the boardwalk.
Yeah, because there is Italian on Central Park, but that's different. Because you can go to
Not on Utopia. But
not
you're
on
saying
Utopia,
other
but other cruise like
yes.
Giovanni's table
Right.
has outdoor, or is it? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We've eaten outside, but now it's going to be in a really cool
Yeah.
location. I'm excited for the Izumi in the park, and you keep trying to tell me to like narrow my expectations because I want to try the bubble ice cream cones that we had on Icon of the Seas, and Brian's like, you don't know if they're going to have those, and I'm just kind of like, well, I hope they do have those. And I found in pictures online for Utopia, there was a picture of the ice cream bubble waffle. So
Really?
I think it's coming.
Okay, so you know what's coming is Utopia. Someone has the webcam pulled up, and they just pulled up the lines, and I can actually see Utopia
Oh,
is
that's so
moving a little
cool.
bit.
It's happening. Okay, what about the incredibly authentic Wipeout Bar shaved ice?
Shave ice. We're gonna get authentic Hawaiian style shave ice, just as good as what they have in Hawaii, I bet.
I'm sure. Apparently you can do it with an adult twist, which we won't be doing, but that's exciting for some people.
Yeah. Let's see what else do I have on here about. I have some graphics.
Yeah.
So this covers the whole screen. Here's what's crazy. Anyway, we could hit this quickly, but on this I noticed there is an escape room, so we should book that.
Really?
Yeah. And it says for the ultimate abyss to make sure you have a shirt with sleeves. So I guess that's required. So I wasn't going to bring a long sleeve shirt in the summer, but it says bring a shirt with sleeves here.
That's wild.
Anyway, here's some of the dining.
There's a lot of dining.
There's a bunch of stuff here. Probably can't look at everything there. Is it blown out now?
I don't know. I'm just looking for a snake.
Here's some of the shows. So they do not have a Broadway show.
Which I'm a little disappointed in, but it seems like they've got a good lineup here. They do have an aqua show and an ice skating show, which the ice skating show is funny. It's called Utopia, like YouTube, but
Yeah.
also Utopia.
Which is the ice skating show, and then but yeah, no Broadway shows. I like how they list Crazy Quest, which is kind of funny. They list Royal Railway as a show. That's weird.
You know what I'm hoping for? I feel like the comedy club is always so small and it's hard to like get a seat in. I hope that it's bigger and easier to get a seat in the comedy club.
Might be the same.
I think it might be.
And what was this other Oh, this is about the Ultimate Abyss.
It's bigger.
It's bigger. Look, it has these
Zoom
rollers. Did you
booster.
see this?
I
That's
did.
crazy.
I talked about it.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I agree.
It has rollers to make you go faster. It has the transparent window there. So that's going to be really cool to watch people go on the boardwalk, watch people slide. Because that was the thing is you couldn't, like, your friend or your family member would go down the slide and it's like, are they going down? I don't know.
I don't know.
But now you can see that's really
You'll be able
cool.
to see.
10 decks high. Oh, look at the lights in there. Did you see that?
I did.
That's so cool. Are you going to actually do it?
I don't think so.
You have to.
I don't really want to. I feel like people should only do things that they want to do.
I'll do it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Julie says you can wear short sleeves, just not a tank top.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to bring a long sleeve just in case.
Yeah, because I feel like maybe they're worried about people getting, like, rug burn or something, you know?
Could be.
Oh, super chat. Emily.
Oh, are we doing the Celebrity XL maiden voyage? We don't have that booked, but I would love to, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's the maiden voyage, but I think we have something soon after.
No, this is the XL.
Yeah, I think we have the Excel booked.
No, we don't. We do not. The XL is the one that's the Edge class.
I know. I think we're talking about the same ship, but I think that we have something booked and never mind.
The XL? We don't have the XL booked.
I have Microsoft Excel on my
I mean,
computer.
if I'm 90% sure we do not have the XL booked.
I'm just
Are you thinking of a different ship?
No, I'm not. I'm thinking of this ship and I'm thinking I can't. I just think maybe we booked something that maybe we didn't book.
Yeah, I don't think we booked it. Here comes Utopia. I'm going to adjust the light on the camera really quick because I think it's blown out.
Go for it. Well, this is going to be awkward because I'm just looking at this. But let's see. Sue says, has the Star of the Seas announced what Broadway show they will have? I've been looking but haven't found anything. We're booked April 2026. I do not know, and I feel like I should know. I don't think that they've announced it yet. But what would we want to see?
I don't think they've announced it. They probably won't because they just got rid of their show guy.
Oh, you're right. But what show would you want? Wicked.
Beetlejuice. That'd be amazing. To have Beetlejuice. So do we have the Excel?
It doesn't look like we have it. But we talked about booking one.
Back to the Future. We saw that in
But that wasn't the greatest show.
Okay. Then I want Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Or the
Legally
Cursed.
Blonde.
Imagine the Cursed Child. They would never.
That's not even a musical.
Carrie B says it's 57 there in the North Sea.
Oh, just like here.
So, Carrie B and Amanda, I hope you guys have an amazing time in Stavanger tomorrow.
Seriously,
What are you guys gonna do? Really quick. What are you gonna do in Stavanger? You're gonna do Pulpit Rock?
Oh my gosh.
Risk it all?
Don't do that.
I hope you have a great time in Norway. I'm super jealous. Norway was our favorite cruise ever.
We loved Norway. You're gonna have the best time ever.
Any must do. Any must do's in Stavanger. McDonald's and Starbucks plan. Good.
Walk around the little white.
Yeah, the white houses. You're gonna dock right next to this really old village. Walk around there. See the cats.
On the other side, also, there's this really cool street that is like very rainbow colored. Like all of the houses are just very beautifully colored. It's a very walkable city, so you can honestly see everything and have time to spare. There's a pretty lake that you can walk around. You're just gonna have so much fun.
Yeah. I'm dying to go back to Norway. Oh wait, why is that? Whoops. Luann says, "What sailing is this for Utopia?" We don't know. I actually
not paying passengers right now though.
No, there's no paying passengers yet, and we do know that there's a sailing on Monday for media, which we will not be on.
But Meghan Trainor will be.
I mean, she might get off the ship before it leaves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
She might have better things to do.
Yeah.
But I actually don't know if there's going to be any passengers on this right now. I have no idea.
Maybe it's just crew.
It might be just leaving because I think Wonder of the Seas has to use that spot that they were in tomorrow. So I think they're just getting out of the way. So I don't know. Either there's nobody or it's some sort of invited media
preview,
thing.
Yeah.
We don't know.
It would just be like a 2-nighter.
I hope they have a mug. I know that's gonna
Did
be
you
one of my
read that?
first. One of my first stops is gonna see if they have a mug for Utopia when we go.
Sorry, the next one.
Oh, so Zach says NCL has already claimed Beetlejuice on the Viva. On the
Are
Viva.
we going on the Viva?
No, we're not going on the Viva.
I don't know anything that we're going on.
That's amazing. The Viva. I thought the Viva came out already.
Maybe it did. Maybe it's already on the Viva. And
Do
we
you mean
should
the
book.
Aqua? Zach probably knows what they're talking about.
Zach, give us the details.
It's probably the Viva. Why would it be? Because I know the Aqua is one that's coming out soon. Amanda is not doing any excursions to Vineyard, just going to walk around and see the sights. That's what we did, and it was great.
Although we did do the like speedboat Zodiac thing.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't like necessary.
It was like a quick 2-hour excursion.
Yeah.
We saw Pulpit Rock from the water. Nelly says Carrie and Amanda are rubbing it in.
Oh, I thought you meant me, and I'm like, wait, what? But no, being in Norway for Carrie B and Amanda.
Tina says, "Do we use a spreadsheet to track all of our cruises?" Yeah.
We don't use.
Well, we have a calendar.
We have a calendar.
We have a calendar,
We have,
an
like, a
online
Google
calendar. Yeah. On Utopia is Facebook groups. They have passengers taking pics. Huh.
Oh.
Okay. Peter says there's passengers because somebody saw
Because I
somebody
saw
post
someone.
videos who's a travel agent.
Cool.
Yeah, we're gonna become travel agents and we're gonna fake all of the numbers and say that we have to.
Yes. Just so we can get invited to things.
There it is. And Zach says it is the Viva that is gonna have Beetlejuice.
Wow. It's already going. So we're missing out.
We're missing
every
out.
day.
So it's a shakedown sailing. So crew and family of the crew, if I remember correctly.
Okay, last chance. What are you excited for about Utopia of the Seas? What?
Oh, we can see the hot tub is on this side. It looks like. I'm the train restaurant. Shave Ice.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just
Waffle cones.
It looks so nice. Honestly,
Looks
we've been
clean.
on Allure a lot, and when we pulled into Port Canaveral today, just the look of this ship, it's so sleek and modern and new. Even though it's the same class as Allure, this ship, when you look at it, it looks so new. It's so sleek and rounded, all of the edges and everything. It looks amazing.
It literally shimmers and shines in ways that
all the
other
color,
ships.
like it has color.
Oh yeah, it looks like Odyssey of the Seas with the color. When we drove up, we just saw like murals everywhere, and it was like it was gorgeous.
Yeah, so people say there's like travel agents and media and stuff on the ship right now.
Okay.
So that's cool. I'm jealous of them.
Seriously. I really enjoy the new type on the hull of the ship where it's like really big.
Oh, yeah, the font?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good looking ship.
It is.
Do you wish that you had one of the suites that are like the solarium suites?
I don't know. I think it's an enclosed solarium. Honestly, the ship looks amazing. Should I move the camera for our grand finale here?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
give the people what they want.
We'll give the people, thank you for tuning in, and thank you to all the new members that have joined.
Yeah.
We weren't able to click on all of them.
And just thanks for watching.
But yeah, and
being here with us while we're hot and having a heat stroke.
Wow.
Should grab the camera.
Is this still working?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, the ship looks amazing in person. It looks incredible. I
It's
cannot
so
wait to sail on
clean.
it.
So it seems like crew only on the helipad.
Oh yeah, it looks like there is some crew on the helipad.
Very small amount of people in the solarium.
Oh, there are definitely people there. There's
there's
people
people
in the
on the
hot tub and
balconies.
everything. I can see people in the hot tub that hangs over the edge. And there's people on the top deck too.
It's funny how you can really see the people in the hot tub. When I'm in there, I feel like I'm alone and nobody can see me, but
I
like,
know.
yes, they can.
I am so jealous of everybody on board. So many people on their balconies too. There's a lot of people on the ship right now. I thought maybe just a few, but there's actually a lot
How
of people here.
fun. Oh, look at those suites. Oh my god.
Yeah. See how like slick it is? Like even like just up there, like where all the suites are. I love how the royal logo looks.
Oh, I see kids. So someone's a travel agent with kids. Or family of the crew.
Oh, and there's that playground that took the place of the flow rider. I cannot wait to go on board. This has me so excited now.
Seriously. This was so much fun.
Oh, there's the ultimate abyss back there.
It looks scary.
Even the aqua theater with the new dome instead of the
Yeah.
tarps looks really nice.
Where are the rollers?
You know what? There's no see-through section.
Yeah, I don't see it yet, but
Where's
it
the
could be.
see-through section? I don't see anything.
Let's give it some time. We haven't
Like,
seen the.
there should be the see-through section right there. I do not see it.
Maybe it's on the top. Like
Maybe it's somewhere else. I don't know. That's weird.
it goes further into Central Park than I thought. Not Central Park, Boardwalk.
Yeah. Oh, you can definitely tell that Ultimate Abyss is longer.
It's longer.
Yeah.
Anywho, thank you so much for joining us. I've had a great time. At first, I
This
thought I
was
was gonna
fun.
die, but
It
I
was-
think I'm over that now.
It was very hot.
People are starting to leave now that all the ships of the day have left.
The moment we've been waiting for, yes.
I kind of like that they literally they saved the best.
This is the
for
grand
last.
finale. Please hurry to post the Utopia videos, says Luann.
Well, we can't post them yet because we haven't been yet, but we
Yeah.
will post as quickly as we can.
Okay. Well, Amanda says it's almost midnight there.
Oh my god, you guys gotta go to
Oh, yeah,
sleep.
you guys got to get ready for Norway tomorrow.
Literally go to Stavanger, enjoy, eat Stavanger, McDonald's.
Waffles,
Oh, and
McDonald's,
waffles. Yeah,
Starbucks.
Maybe you guys can find the waffle that I never had
Yeah.
in Norway.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining.
Have a
And
good
we'll
one.
see you on the next cruise vlog. Not adventure.